Just here with the Leinster lads, and we're going to look at ruck speed. In the last few games, it's been highlighted on TV how quick their ruck is, and a lot of their rucks are under 2 seconds. So lads are here today, and we're just going to walk and talk through how you create such quick ruck speed.
So the carrier has a big part to play. So the importance of trying to win the collision first of all and be on the front foot, that's going to help massively. So coming onto the ball at pace is going to help with that. The ball placement as well, once you do hit the deck, trying to get a full recoil and get the ball back as near as possible to your scrum half. Then obviously, ideally you've got 2 forwards. You don't want 2 forwards or backs. You don't want wastage, so not 3 or 4 ideally, and 1 can sometimes be a little bit skinny. So ideally you're having 2 in pretty much instantaneously as your man is hitting the deck and you're over the ball and playing on top of teams.
Nice. And as that first point you said about ball carrying, do you work, is it footwork before contact, or is it just hitting gaps and running hard and then you picking the right option?
Yeah, it's trying to come onto the ball at pace, so not being static and not letting the defence come on top of you. So yeah, trying to anticipate when the scrum half is going to pass the ball and catching the ball at a bit of pace, and then having the options either side as well, so it's not too predictable.
Cool. And the ball presentation, do you want to walk us through what type of things that you would work on when you're doing that ball pres?
Yeah, so as you hit the deck, it's just trying to get the hips a full recoil, and then the placement back here so the ball is on a platter for the 9. Okay. So instead of being this way and just going like that, it's trying to get the hips all the way around and placed like that. So it's something you can practice pretty easily by yourself. Some guys would do before and after training, just getting reps of that with maybe a bit of pressure of a tackler on their knees, trying to pull them the opposite way. So it's just that fast recoil once you hit the floor.
Cool, yeah. And Jimmy, if you just jump on the floor for now. And Caelan, you just stand up and just talk us through, just because a few points. If you ball presentation this side and you do the old salmon, there we go, legs up, like that. Why is this not as effective as what you did? Because I see a lot of players doing this type of setup.
Yeah, well, first of all, the legs are obviously in the way of the scrum half. If he wants to play back blindside or go this way, the legs can be in the way. But then also it's kind of easier as a poacher. You've got something to balance your shins against, and the ball is closer to you. Whereas if you fully recoil, then it means I have to go fully over more, which unbalances me and gives a bit of time for the opposition to clear me out.
Quality. And also, yeah, it kind of shortens that gate then, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And is that something that you work on, just that ability just to hit the deck and bounce back quickly?
Yeah, it's quite a simple skill, but even just getting repetitions in drives it home.
Do you want to do a couple of reps to showcasing it, and then you just talk us through?
So I'm going to simulate the tackler.
Good. So then as soon as his shoulders and hips hit the floor, he's thinking, get it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And one more. Good. So this has just happened. What happens then? You mentioned support player. So Dan's just passed the ball. Is his role to clean out, or is it the 2 players here? What is?
Yeah, so it depends who passes the ball, but it's probably going to be the 2 guys either side, not the scrum half. Ideally anyway, it's these 2 guys, and we want to save the scrum half to give quick delivery on the next phase. But yeah, we want them obviously coming from either side. Probably the threat's usually on the inside, but can be both sides. So we're just trying to get low and trying to get over the ball. Ideally win the space so there's no contests, and if they are there, then we're getting low, trying to win the shoulder battle and get them out as quickly as possible.
So just walk it through there, done that snap, and then straight over. Awesome. And is there anything that you work on that height?
If you got a sausage pad at the end, or just lying straight down against a post or even against a wall, just dropping your height till you hit the circle, and then make sure you're not losing your feet.
Okay, chase the feet. And is there something in the gym to do any like mobility type of thing, or are you just comfortable getting that height anyway?
Having decent hip mobility is going to help in getting into that position quicker and more easily. So yeah, that's important.
And just to sum it up, just give those 3 basic points again that we need to work on to get that quick ball.
Yeah, so run onto the ball at pace, no static carries, quick recoil once you do hit the deck, and then the 2 support players in as quickly as possible, dealing with the threats.